Would you do another one?
Ask me tomorrow. Yeah,
Fair.
Undecided.
Aye. What hurts the
I
most?
don't know.
Good evening, everyone. Hope you're having a nice day, whatever you're doing. I'm just on a wee shakeout run. At the moment, I'm on the outskirts of the city of Inverness, because tomorrow I'll be running the Inverness half marathon. It's a run I'm really looking forward to doing for two reasons, really. One being, it'll actually be the first run that I've done, or race that I've done in Scotland since I started running. I left Scotland about 6-7 years ago, and I wasn't really much of a runner then. And you know, as time's gone on, I love coming home. I'm not from Inverness, I'm from Glasgow, grew up in Glasgow, but anywhere in Scotland, I think I just really like coming home. I think I really appreciate Scotland as a country a lot more now as you get older. I think that's quite normal, isn't it? When we're young and we're growing up, we don't really appreciate where we're from and what it's got to offer. Loads of people I speak to down south, if they've been to Scotland, it's usually been to Edinburgh, and Edinburgh's absolutely lovely, don't get me wrong, but there's so much more to Scotland than Edinburgh. And Inverness, if you are planning a wee trip up north, you couldn't do much better than going to Inverness. It's absolutely beautiful, and you're close to all the good parts of Scotland basically. Christ, holding the camera and trying to speak, trying to think what you're going to say. It's very difficult multitasking. Oh. And the second reason why I'm really looking forward to this, as well as it being in Scotland, I'm actually up here with one of my best mates, and it's going to be his first running event, first proper official half marathon. And you know, when someone you're close to is kind of getting into and doing the stuff that you love doing, I'm sure many of us have maybe had that. You know, you want them to enjoy it as much as you do, and I think running these running events, it can really bring out the best in people. You know, it's always a good atmosphere generally, and everyone kind of supports each other. You know, in contrast to other sports where you've got like your old Brexit dad screaming abuse at you. So yeah, just hope that he enjoys it as much as I do, and he has a good experience really. Oh, right, I'm going to do a little bit fast-ish stuff now. Well, you couldn't ask for a better day, could you?
No, I know, I'm just going to hit the jackpot, haven't we?
It's nice.
It's not like too cold.
Could be too hot.
I know.
Yeah, so yeah, I think this is like the 40th edition of the Inverness
Is it?
marathon, and like, yeah, 40th edition, and it's the second year in a row that it's been chosen for like the Scottish Athletics Half Marathon Championships. So adds a little bit more prestige to the event. So I think the winner last year did it in about 65 minutes. So pretty fast. There'll be some really good runners here today. Aye, so it's about, I've still got like an hour and a half till we go, so probably warm up like 45 minutes before. My target is sub 80 minutes. That'll be good, that'll be nice, and then see how I'm feeling, see how far I know we can get, and just enjoy it as always. What about you, mate? What are you thinking?
I'll be happy if I can cross the finish line.
Yeah.
That's the target, and then I think I would have been able to do it under 2 hours, but I couldn't roll as I was running in the last few weeks.
Yeah, that's the thing. Running fast like sucks.
Yeah.
So. Found the start line just over there. What a beautiful start. Bit of an odd one. Starts at like, it's about, yeah, 10 past 11. It doesn't actually start till 12:30, which is a bit odd. Alright, sweet, that's a nice wee mooch about we've done. Found the start. Nothing left to do now but just get warmed up and get in the zone, so I'll put the camera away now. I'm going to try and film a little bit while I'm out, maybe, if I can figure out how to work the camera properly, and I'm feeling alright to do so. So yeah, cheers guys. About just over halfway. Feeling tough, but manageable. About 5k to go. I'm gonna try catch a group. Just hold on. Man.
Here we go. Welcome to the finish line.
Oh, I can't speak. Oh, that was class. My goodies. Handing out like alcohol-free beer. Don't get that. That's like the last thing I want. Alcohol-free beer is crap. No matter how many influencers say that Lucky Saint tastes good, they're lying. Come on, Robbie!
Come on, Robbie! See, when you're running along the side of the river.
So yeah, how'd you find that, mate?
Oh, rough but rewarding.
Yeah. What hurts the
I
most?
don't know. Oh, my hamstrings. I've not sat down yet. It's so pleasant. You're like, oh, this is I could do this for ages. I could do it forever. Hit like, I don't know,
What's that peep show thing?
7 miles, 8 miles. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a runner. Easy.
Nice. And we're back. Oh, so I thought I'd wrap this up with a bit of a race recap. It's Thursday now and my legs have just about recovered. The DOMs have been really bad. Yeah, overall had an absolutely great time. Inverness Marathon was amazing. I knew that I was in kind of sub 80 shape, but definitely to get kind of low 78s was definitely kind of the upper echelons of where I thought I was. You know, I felt quite strong throughout. The course, you know, in the first half there's a fair bit of hill elevation, and I was just really happy with how I dealt with the hills, because I think that's normally quite a weak spot of mine. The only thing I thought intentionally I'm doing was just shortening my stride length, and that really seemed to work. Just the course itself, really nice, because the start just along the river, it's really quite tight, and there's like trees on either side, just makes it really nice. It's a fairly fast start. For the full thing, it's not, or there's parts of it that are not fully closed roads, and they even do want you running on the pavement at times, which is a bit rogue, and it can be a bit off-putting. However, the marshals, to be fair to them, did do a really amazing job, so it wasn't too bad. And I like the fact it finishes on a racetrack that adds a bit more race feel and intensity to it. And the top 3 guys, there was only 3 seconds between them, which would have been pretty cool to watch. And as I mentioned, it wasn't obviously just about myself. Robbie going up for his first half marathon, he really enjoyed it, which was really nice to see. You know, he said himself it was rough but rewarding, which I think sums it up pretty fairly. You know, I still think out of all the distances I've done, the half marathon has definitely been the hardest. It's kind of hits that bitter spot of running fairly fast and for quite long, which just makes it a bit brutal. I think towards the end I was trying to really get down towards my 10k pace, and I just couldn't, because my arse was just cramping up. Only other thing to say was actually quite happy with how the camera work went. It wasn't too off-putting, but who knows, maybe if I hadn't been fanning about trying to get a camera out of my pockets, then I might have dipped under 78. But yeah, hopefully maybe that'll I can do a bit more of that in the future. So yeah, that's all from me for today's video. Next week I'm doing the Podium 5k in Leicester, so hope you stick around for that video as well. Have a good day, everyone.